Exorcist and to the first week of Toy Story month. Tonight I will be reviewing Toy Story, the story of two toys, a cowboy and a spaceman, as they go on an adventure to get back to their kid. The crew consists of director John Lasseter, producers Ralph Guggenheim and Bonnie Arnold. The screenplay was written by Joss Whedon, Andrew Stanton, Joe Cohen, and Alex Socalo, and the story was written by John Lasseter, Pete Docter, Andrew Stanton, and Joe Ranft. The music was created by Randy Newman, and it was created by Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios. The cast involves Woody, who is voiced by Tom Hanks, Buzz Lightyear, who is voiced by Tim Allen, Andy Davis, who is voiced by John Morris, Sid Phillips, who is voiced by Eric Von Dent, and let's get on to my opinion. I have to say, after 24 years, Toy Story is still one of the best Pixar movies to date. It uses the point of view of a toy when their kid isn't around very well, and it establishes a really fun adventure between our two main characters, Buzz and Woody. Despite the animation being a bit out of date, the movie still looks amazing, especially with the vibrant colors used in Andy's room and for each of our characters that we meet, including Rex and Potato Head. Now, firstly, I love the love-hate relationship between Buzz and Woody after Woody realizes that he might not be Andy's favorite toy anymore. The two most memorable moments would have to be when Woody makes fun of Buzz for acting like he's the real deal, and the fight at the gas station because Woody knocked him out the window. Secondly, the music was well done, especially during the scene where Buzz's entire world crashes down around him and realizes he's a toy. The song performed during said scene was actually called I Will Go Sailing No More, which was appropriately sad and worked with Buzz's idea of trying to fly once again. And there's also Randy Newman's favorite song, You've Got a Friend in Me, which works very well for the ending and throughout the movie. Thirdly, I really enjoyed our main antagonist, Sid, who seems to be very neglected, and he's the older child with an alcoholic father and a mother who lets him do whatever he wants, and a sister who's just plain annoying. And we realize this through many scenes that give us small hints throughout them. It makes us sympathetic with him, especially when the toys have tortured him or fought back, and when Anna uses it against him. There's also Mr. Potato Head, who's always antagonizing Woody to the point that he's pushed to the edge, and he's the one that has Woody thrown out the window and thrown off the truck. His obvious motive is actually jealousy, and I enjoy this a lot because he's very reminiscent of the original concept of Woody before he was changed to the character we know today. My only problem with the movie would have to be the complete lack of different kids in the first act, especially when they all look exactly like Andy, which has actually created a lot of theories like the Andy clone theory, but I just feel they could have tried to make one of them at least black, African American, whatever you want to call it, or Asian, and it would have made them more diverse instead of just adding a different hat for most of them. And I do realize that the reason for Andy and his clones is that this was their first attempt at computer animation, but it just looks so bad compared to many different designs of the toys and the many locations. Now, after rewatching Toy Story for about the 6th, maybe 7th time in my life, I have to say that I still really enjoy it, and I give it a 9 out of 10 for its amazing scenes, characters, and music. Now, next week I will be reviewing Toy Story 2, the equally amazing sequel that almost never happened, and one of the few great sequels ever made. So have a great night, and remember, your toys are always watching, so be careful and play nice.